Is Albir all about the sun? Let's find out!
It's funny when you get people turn up and take photos and walk out.
Candy shop for adults.
Yeah. Remember, our telephone number was number 20.
They are my own bath.
Once you're finished, you go home, take a shower, and you're on holiday.
We have 333 days of sun during the year.
Everything in Albir is within walking distance, or you can take a bike.
I'm from Italy, and we decided to move to Spain a few years ago because of the great climate they have here, and of course being a passionate cyclist and from Italy being the hub of cycling, we decided to open a shop here in this beautiful area. Albir has become a cycling hub for all the professionals, and all year round they come around to train, and it's basically the place to be for cycling in Spain at the moment, that's for sure. The culture here is to respect the cyclist and that you have a general feel of safety. And that's the road cycling aspect. Besides of that, you've got also the mountain bikes. You've got amazing mountains over here that are just, ready to be explored. And rather than just keeping on the coast, you can have great adventures up the mountains and discover what Spain is really about, So I think that gives the best tools for cycling, that's for sure. A part of having very, very good brands, having always the latest equipment and having a great workshop, we also believe to put the client at number one. So that is what really makes a difference. What you're looking at is the Rolls-Royce of electric bikes with the Bosch system. You can do about 70 kilometers with it, and as soon as you press the pedal, the sensors will understand what you're doing. So it's very, very easy to use.
Fully automatic.
Absolutely.
Your story. How did you get to Albir?
Destiny, I would say.
Oh, destiny.
Yes. I was pregnant with my daughter and I was in home, didn't have anything to do, and my mom taught me how to crochet.
Yes.
And on that way it went. Now I started working here, and then they needed to sell and I bought the place, and now I own it.
And how many kinds of yarn do you have here?
I have about 40.
40? Oh.
Different qualities, many colors, as you can see. You have cotton, you have wool, you have alpaca.
And you also have internet stories?
Yes, I do. So I send all over Spain. Well, I would like to see my shop as a candy shop for adults with all the qualities, all the colors, and you can just come in and you can...
Candy shop for adults?
Yeah.
That sounds cute.
Yeah.
Maybe...
Many people, especially tourists and foreign people, understand that Albir is an independent town, but it is not. Albir belongs to the town of Alfàz. Albir is the beach part. So where we are now, this is Albir, of course, our beach area, and some kilometers away we've got Alfàz, the old town. Alfàz is very known for its multicultural society. We have 22,000 inhabitants, and over 50% of the inhabitants are people from different countries, from other nationalities. We are talking about approximately 95, 98 different nationalities living in Alfàz.
How did you get to Albir?
Well, I suppose we were first in Aldea, and we decided to move over here because after a while of passing through, this was an old house, and after a while we thought about making a shop of it, a bigger shop, because we really wanted to go into aquariums and have a bigger section in reptiles, parrots, and have a vet clinic as well.
So it's a family tradition. You're interested in that?
Yeah. I was born with a lot of animals at home, so I suppose it was like my brother wanted to make a shop, and from this I came in it as well.
These are corals which get brought over from Australia, the Fiji Islands and places like this. That one's a batfish. The problem with him is he gets a bit too big, and we've already had him for a couple of years in the shop.
How big can it get?
Up to 1.5 meters.
1.5 meters.
So we'll be sending him to the Valencia aquarium, hopefully.
There are all sorts of restaurants in Albir. Let's talk to celebrity chef Danny Bowler.
I was brought up in Spain when I was 6. I went back to England, and I came back because my wife was Spanish. My mum and dad live in Albir, so this is the main reason I chose Albir. At the moment we do a 2-course menu, okay, which comes with supplements, so we don't actually do an a la carte menu, and we change dishes weekly, daily. On there is a bit of everything from England, from Spain, to a bit of Asian. There's a bit of everything in there. We just try and be a tiny little bit more different to everyone else, really.
Does your celebrity attract a lot of visitors?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's funny when you get people turn up and take photos and walk out, but it's been hard to get used to. But yeah, it's been good. But there are dishes on the menu that I cooked when I was on MasterChef as well, like the scallops and the black pudding. That was one dish that got me through to the next level. I mean, the good thing about Albir, it has a lot of events yearly. I know only a couple of weeks ago there was Diversity Fest, which a lot of the local restaurants took part in, and we put on a special menu. It's always nice to get involved with the local community and get involved with the other restaurants as well.
Welcome.
I come 1999 here because I saw in the newspaper in this area a lot of people speaking German. I only speaking German and Chinese. We are family business. I'm very happy my brother's here with me, and he with his wife can looking after my new business, and I with my husband looking after old business. And you know, family working with the heart. When my boy come here, they can go out playing in the beach. And the beach just outside here, we are very close. My husband and my brother and 2 cousins, they are very clever. They make a nice decorations for the plates. It is made from the fresh carrots, and they can eat and looking, and they are artists.
We have a very good chef cook. He is coming from Belgium. He has his education in a Michelin-star restaurant.
Wayne, tell us why you're here.
I've been out here because when you live here you have a good life. You have to go to work, like everybody has to work in life. But once you're finished, you go home, take a shower, and you're on holiday. Here in Anna we have a lot of different nationalities. And we have the French cuisine. And everybody loves the French cuisine.
Aprovechen.
The name Anna from the restaurant is not only the name of my wife, it's also the name of my mother and the grandmother from my wife.
After a good meal, let's have coffee next door.
Many times do not know where the coffee actually comes from, what its origins are. We do not know what the variety is, or even how and where it's roasted. Therefore, having our own coffee plantation in Panama, which we acquired in 2007, where we're growing specialty coffee on over 80 hectares of land, what we're most concerned about is to get across coffee knowledge to the end user, to integrate the end user as well into the world of coffee and make him part of it and enjoying that perfect cup of coffee. We really try to do every step here in De Origen Coffee with a lot of love and care, and hope the customers appreciate that as well.
Living in Albir, a part of being here is to be well informed. And we have here all international newspapers. You have your English, you have your Norwegian, you have the Dutch ones, Belgium, Russian even. So you can always stay up to date with everything that is happening here.
We have 333 days of sun during the year. The climate, of course, is one of the most important aspects that the people are looking for. Apart from that, the gastronomy, the beach, the mountains, the nature, and of course the cultural aspect. We have approximately 12 to 13 different cultural festivals arranged along the year. Mozart Festival, a theatre festival, we've got the Jazz Festival, we've got the Norwegian Spanish Week Festival, and of course we've got the Film Festival, for example, one of the most important film festivals arranged in Spain. We have the only open-air museum of the whole Valencian community in Albir, and that is the archaeological ruin museum, which is called La Villa Romana. We have the Fundación Frax, one of the most important, biggest museums in the Valencian community.
Come on in. Yes. We first came here as a family, early 60s. Beaches and a few houses, and that was it. Nothing else. Albir was very basic. Remember, our telephone number was number 20, you know, so that was it, you know. That was really, you know, one of the first telephones we had here. There was a woman in Alfàz who was the centralita, you know, you made your calls there, and then she connected you with a plug-in to anywhere else you would want to call. They would call you back and say that phone call had come through, please, do you want to talk? You know? But most houses didn't have phones. I remember the first supermarket in Alfàz del Pi was just one little space, and somebody had a bright idea to bring in, you know, foreign products. I graduated as a chiropractor in the late 80s, 86, from the Anglo-European College of Chiropractic in Bournemouth. And I began my clinic about the early 90s here. As an individual, I work one-on-one. I spend a lot of time with each individual and try to say, why does it hurt? You know, where does it come from? Consultation will maybe anywhere between half an hour to an hour. I very much work with a sort of total body aspect, you know, looking at, you know, from their diet to the way they live, the jobs that they have, the influence it has on their body. Biggest probably are lower back problems, neck problems, disc, headaches, sports injuries, and of course a lot of retired people here. So I also treat people with you know, geriatric related rehabilitation, new hips.
What would you say to a person that wants to visit Albir or live in Albir, Alfàz?
I mean, one of the things I would consider is the microclimate here in this area. It's very clement. It's very good weather-wise for health reasons, and of course for tourism. The transport links are great. You know, ease of access. Fly into a major airport. You could, you know, get to Madrid in a couple of hours. And, you know, you can go up to Valencia too. And you've got, you know, all the facilities you really want. You know, great hospitals, great roads, sporting-wise. They have a huge variety of things you can do.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, tell me, what is Mastroianni?
It's the only authentic Italian restaurant in Albir. And we are proud to be Italian and present our Italian menu with all the choice of starters and main courses. And our chef is from Calabria. So we are naturally happy. It's a very happy place. So everybody is welcome to come here. You know, we speak good English, we speak a bit of Dutch, a bit of German, but mostly it's English and Italian, and a bit of Spanish.
From Italy to Belgium in Albir.
When I came here to rock climbing, I met Alicia, and after some time we had to decide if we wanted to be together, where to live. We tried to see, do we live in Belgium, where it rains 200 days, or do we live in Spain, where it is sunny over the 300 days. So the decision we made was going to Spain and to start here something together. We chose Albir to make our business because of the international character of Albir, a place with close to 100 nationalities. When we were looking to create a name, we were thinking something global, but we saw it bigger and then we said universal is a good thing. To be open for all the nationalities, we have an international kitchen, we have a beer cart from 85 special beers for the moment.
2 outdoor markets offer fresh local products. If you want to pamper yourself, you can visit international hair salons. Now, let's hear how Amy and Faye made Albir their home and created their businesses here.
Me and my sister Faye, we came here to Albir because my parents brought us here in 1996. They wanted a better lifestyle, something better, and I think here to grow up as a child is one of the perfect places. This is it. I definitely recommend to visit Albir. A lot of people think because it's next to Benidorm it's going to be, but it's completely different.
Okay.
It's completely different life. It's very relaxed.
I have my own business in Alfàz. I've always felt the need of helping people. I've always wanted my own business. I wanted to put them in practice, and now I have this opportunity. I'm my own boss. We work with top quality brands to suit every pocket. We have children's glasses.
Very good.
We do contact lenses. I love living here. It's a very nice place to live, relaxing, a lot of different types of people, lovely people.
I am from Argentina. I have my business here and I live here and I really like it. I have what women want. I have good quality and good prices.
Danish design. Oh, beautiful. We have many things in many prices and for every kind of people, not only high jewel. We have for every day, for party days, for everything.
Okay.
And we thought that anybody has the same here.
Okay. Do you also offer services?
We do reparations in gold, in silver, in watches. We always try to give the best service to our clients.
To take care of your pet's health, there is a vet hospital in Alfàz.
Going to make a CT scan of this dog because he has a deformity of the leg, so we can have a better planning of the surgery.
And this machine is one of the few here in Albir?
In one of the few of Alicante, yes. Oh. This was the first of Spain. I think I was 7 or 8 years old. I was interested to be a veterinarian. I'm living here since I was 6 years old. Alfàz changed a lot. I think we have all what they need here. We have good doctors, also good veterinaries, a lot of clinics.
Let's visit one of the international medical centers.
I've actually lived on the Costa Blanca for 20 years and I've worked in various clinics in the area. When I first saw Albir, I came here in the mid-1990s and I had a young baby at the time and I looked at Albir as a place to live, but I have to be truthful, in the 90s there was hardly anything here. There was certainly no social security clinic, there was no school as there is now. Very, very limited bus service. I'm not even 100% sure if the bus came through Albir. And so the growth over such really 20 years is a very short time. The growth has been tremendous. I opened the clinic in 2011. People said at the time that it was a bad time to start a business. I think why we've succeeded here, we have a motto here at the Family Medical Centre, and that is patients first, money second.
Relax your arm. So you're nice and comfortable there.
We have GP services every day, dental services every day. I'm the midwife for the clinic, and we also have a wide range of consultants and clinicians and specialists.
You can see a very big difference now, as it's because mainly of the foreign people that have selected Alfàz del Pi, Albir, as their second hometown or their place to live.
I have a lot of clients asking for places to stay in Albir just because it's walking distance to everything. It's a quiet area in the evenings, and if you want to have fun, if you want more activity, you just take 10 minutes to Benidorm. Albir is a very special place because you have a lot of people enjoying the center all year around.
So it doesn't have really seasons?
No.
How many apartments have you got?
We have around 80. There's coming people from many different places. In particular, we have many Scandinavians. The winter is very special for them because when we have 21 degrees, they have minus 21 in their countries. So this is one of the most important reasons they want to stay with us. The all apartments are fully equipped, and our guests, they can stay 3 or 4 months with us.
Now let's eat.
I like good quality. I always work with more fresh food, fresh ingredients. I love Albir. I came here from Romania. Here you can feel like home because it's so many nationalities and they're all together and nobody cares where are you from.
From 2009, we see a lot of family comes here, year after year.
Albir is a very good place to visit because the parking is very good and the eating establishments are excellent.
It's a chocolate and banana cake. Actually, we're very famous for this one. Okay. Yeah. I got customers, they came especially for the cake. They let me know on Facebook before. 2 or 3 days they're coming for the cake.
I tell the Albir is the best. I see the people is different. The people is happy. The good service, yes, I think for the good tapas because the tapas is different. It's another people tell if you go in Albir, you go in paradise part. Okay. Because for the name and for the view, yeah, for the atmosphere.
We are 5 physiotherapists and we do physiotherapy, rehabilitation, we have exercises in the gym, we have water aerobics, and we also have individual training in the gym as well. Our therapists have good education and a lot of experience. I use this shockwave machine to try to send some waves into the tendon so it's not so painful when it's walking.
Physiacus also have a travel agency that organizes individual and group trips.
Passing through Alfàz, it's as if the palm tree and the pine tree you see here symbolize the connection between the Spanish and the international community.
Alfàz is an Arabian name and it means fertile land. Now, during the 16th century, Alfàz was a small village, part of the barony of Polop. And during 1836, Alfàz became independent. Since then, its name is Alfàz del Pi, and Pi is the pine tree. The pine tree is located in the church square and it symbolizes the independence of the barony of Polop. Due to the multicultural and intercultural society of our town, Alfàz del Pi Town Hall has its own department for the foreign resident community so that we can attend, accessorize and make sure that the foreign residents are integrated in our society. The airport, for example, is only 40 minutes away from our town. Different airlines that are traveling every single day from different countries with direct flights to the Alicante airport. And not only that, but for example, the hotel facilities that we have in our town make the opportunity for the foreign residents and the tourism to come to our area, as it is such an attractive way of living.
Albir is surrounded by many attractions. Just at walking distance you can see Altea. You can take a short drive to the famous castle of Guadalest. If you want entertainment with your children, visit one of the theme parks in the area. About children, you can choose from 5 international schools. One of the Norwegian schools has more than 300 students.
Costa